When a child goes missing, your mind doesn't go to monsters. It creates them. This happened 3 years ago. 5-year-old Noah Bennett vanished from his backyard on a Sunday evening. His mother had stepped inside to answer a phone call. She was gone less than a minute. When she came back out, the swing was still moving. But Noah wasn't there. Just a small plastic truck tipped over near the grass. And something the mother kept repeating through tears. "I saw something." At first, we assumed it was shock. But she insisted. She said just before she stepped inside, she saw a figure near the tree line. Tall, thin, long dirty hair hanging over its face. She thought it was a shadow. Until it moved. The media ran with it immediately. Creature in the woods. Urban legend kidnapping. It didn't help that a neighbor's security camera caught a blurry frame at 6:17 p.m. If you freeze it, you can see something at the edge of the yard. A shape, long hair, bent posture. Watching, search teams combed the forest behind the neighborhood for days. Helicopters, dogs, volunteers, nothing. But on the 4th night, something strange happened. A woman who lived 2 houses down called police. She said someone had been standing outside her window, just staring in. She described the same thing. Long hair, dirty clothes, face hidden. Officers searched the area immediately. They found footprints this time. Barefoot, leading into the woods. That's when the fear shifted. Maybe it wasn't a creature. Maybe it was someone. We widened the search beyond the forest, under bridges, abandoned buildings, drainage tunnels. That's where we found him. Not Noah, the man. He had been living in a storm drainage tunnel less than a mile away. His hair was matted and hung past his shoulders. His beard covered most of his face. From a distance, especially in low light, he didn't look human. He looked like something else. Something you'd tell your kids about to make them come inside early. Inside the tunnel, we found children's toys, clothes, juice boxes, and Noah's plastic truck. The man didn't resist arrest. He didn't deny taking him. He said something that still sits heavy in my chest. He was cold. That's what he told us. He was outside alone. I thought he didn't belong there. We found Noah alive 2 days later in an abandoned storage shed near the river. Hungry, scared, but alive. He told us the man never hurt him. He said the man kept saying one thing over and over. They leave you outside. The public wanted a monster. They wanted claws and glowing eyes and something supernatural. Instead, it was a man who had been invisible for years, sleeping under overpasses, ignored at intersections, stepped over on sidewalks, long hair, dirty clothes, face hidden. From a distance, a creature. But here's the part that never made the news. When we searched the tunnel again after the arrest, we found something carved into the concrete wall. Childlike letters. It read, "No one looks at him." I think about that a lot, because on the security footage from that night, the blurry frame everyone called the creature, you can clearly see Noah standing there, looking right at him. Not scared, just curious, and for a split second, the man hesitates, like he's waiting for someone else to notice, someone else to look, but no one does. Not until the child is gone. Noah was returned to his parents. The homeless man was arrested. The news moved on within a week. Officially, the case was closed. But there's something I never put in the report. 2 nights after Noah came home, his mother called the station again. Not hysterical this time, just confused. She said Noah had started doing something strange. Every evening at exactly 6:18 p.m., he would walk to the backyard, stand near the tree line, and wave. He would stand very still, smile, and wave at something deep in the woods. When she asked him who he was waving at, he said, "The hair man." She reminded him that the man was in jail. Noah shook his head. "No," he said. "The other one." That's when she stopped letting him play outside. But it didn't stop. A week later, she woke up in the middle of the night to find Noah standing in the hallway, facing the front door, whispering. She asked him what he was doing. He didn't turn around. He just said, "He says he was just the first one." Police checked the property again. No footprints, no signs of trespassing, nothing in the woods. But on the security camera footage from that night, at 6:18 p.m., you can see Noah walk into the yard. You can see him wave, and for just one frame right at the edge of the trees, there's something else, taller than the man we arrested. Hair hanging lower, standing completely still. And this time, it isn't blurry. It's clear enough to see that it's smiling. The footage cuts out 3 seconds later. When it comes back on, Noah is still there, but he isn't waving anymore. He's just standing still, looking directly at the camera, and smiling the same way.